Thanks for staying with us. You're welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. We start the interviews today on the show in a celebratory manner. His Excellency, Mr. Wendell Landro, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago to Nigeria, was honored with the chieftaincy title of Ààrẹ Atúnlùtò of Ìlara Kingdom, Ẹ̀pẹ́ in Lagos, by His Royal Majesty, Ọba Olúfọlárin Olúkáyọ̀dé Ògúnsanwó, Alara of Ìlara Kingdom in Ẹ̀pẹ́ on Friday, July 14th. Joining us to discuss the importance of the honorary chieftaincy title conferred on him, the bilateral cultural relations between Nigeria and his country, and the Trinidad and Tobago Annual Trade and Investment Convention 2023 is Mr. Wendell Landro. Good morning, Your Excellency. Good morning. Or shall we say, Ààrẹ Atúnlùtò?
It's quite all right. Yeah.
Good to have you in the studio with us. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, His Royal Majesty, Kabiyesi, literally shut down the entire Ekpe for you on Friday, just to honor you as the Ààrẹ Atúnlùtò. Tell us about this chieftaincy title, the importance of it, the import of it, and why you took that particular title.
Okay. Good morning to the viewers. The title itself means a lot to me with regard to helping or working with the Ìlara Kingdom with regard to promoting the youths. Right. The title itself means reorganizing, revitalizing the community. So with that, one of the things that we are planning to do based on our bilateral and MOU that we signed is to have trade, well, I call it trade schools from Trinidad, something similar in Ekpe, starting with Ekpe.
Okay.
And with that now, we're talking about training masons, carpenters, electricians, and stuff like that. And also, so besides that now, because of the opening of the refinery.
That's right.
The Republic of Trinidad and Tobago has been in the oil business for about 100 years.
Oh.
So we have a lot of training to impart to others. In fact, during, I think it was about 2009, when they had some issues with the militants in the Delta, we trained Nigerians in Trinidad.
Oh, really?
Right? That was part of the amnesty that was worked out. So that had stopped. So I want to continue that. And the school that will do that is Kenson School of Technology, which will help. They train operators for all the IOCs in Trinidad, BP, EOG, Shell and stuff. So I see that marriage there, whereby that training will now train the youths in Ekpe so they can now be the labor force for the refinery.
Oh.
Okay. In addition, the Augustine University in Ekpe, we have made contact with them and our University of Trinidad and Tobago, UTT in Trinidad, whereby we want to look at the curriculums to see if we can have a marriage between them there. We have engineering in Trinidad, medicine and stuff. So, and also cultural things that we can do with the University of Augustine and our University of Trinidad and Tobago. So that's the educational part.
That's right.
From a cultural standpoint, for those who don't know, the steel pan is the only instrument created in the 20th century, musical instrument that is, by Trinidad and Tobago. So you hear about our carnival, our music and stuff like that. That is what we want to also bring to the schools in Nigeria. That's one of my pet things I want to do, starting with Ekpe. We already looked at a program for it. In fact, the end of this week, coming week here, there's a trade and investment conference in Trinidad, which happens every year.
All right.
And we have the Alara,
the Kabiyesi,
has a delegation going down for that.
For the convention?
For the conference, whereby businessmen in Nigeria here would meet with the businessmen in Trinidad to get things good. We have a good manufacturing industry there and things that we can now marry with Nigeria. So those are things that we are starting to work on there. And my focus is on the youths.
All right.
to get them involved,
Okay.
you know, in things there.
Yeah, it is very refreshing to hear all of these, synergy that you're creating with Trinidad and Tobago and Nigeria, because as we know, Trinidad and Tobago and Nigeria has had a long history in bilateral relations. We are part of the Commonwealth as well. And, now that you're creating this school, would like to know what exactly in terms, besides the culture aspect, what else would you like to introduce in the school?
Well, in the school, in Trinidad, for example, UTT, we teach Yoruba.
Okay.
Right?
Nice.
That is going to be part of the cultural stuff there. In fact, for the Alara's visit to Trinidad,
Yes.
we have had contact with the Yoruba community,
Okay.
whereby he's going to address
Oh,
the
the
Yoruba community.
Kabis is coming
Kabisi.
himself.
Yes, he's going.
Is
Yeah.
going. Okay.
So he'll address the Yoruba community, and we're going to build that relationship. Well, not build it, but strengthen it.
Strengthen it.
Because it's already there. I mean, there are Yorubas in Trinidad, Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Brazil, Jamaica,
That's right.
Cuba.
Cuba.
So all that is part of the, the movement that we're looking at.
Okay.
Right?
All right then. I mean, you in the past have proposed, the improvement of commercial ties between Nigeria and, of course, Trinidad and Tobago. You've also, you've spoken, you've lamented in the past as well about the volume of trade between both countries having diminished over the past 60 years, especially since Trinidad and Tobago got its independence from Britain. And also highlighted, of course, the similarities in culture, natural resources, which can be harnessed and traded for mutual benefits. But one thing that really stood out to me was an example that you gave about, being able to, send out things that come naturally. So you spoke about, yams, the fact that in Trinidad and Tobago you make ketchup, we have tomatoes here, kind of improving that. And you even highlighted the need for direct flights even from Nigeria to Trinidad, because people will have to go to Amsterdam right now to get to Trinidad from Nigeria. Has there been any push for this in your time here to see how, even with this current administration, how we can strengthen those ties between Nigeria and Trinidad and Tobago?
I'm glad you asked that. In fact, in March, we had a meeting with Air Peace and Caribbean Airlines in Trinidad, which is the airline for the Caribbean.
That's right.
Majority shareholding being from Trinidad and Tobago Republic and Jamaica.
Okay.
So we want to co-share with them because, as you said, it's a matter of having direct flights between West Africa, which the chairman of Air Peace, Alan Noyama, agrees with, to Trinidad. Trinidad being the strongest economy in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So we have to start from there, whereby Air Peace will provide the passengers to Cal in Trinidad, and then Cal will take them to North America, Central America, and South America. That way, and besides the passengers, and that's where the commercial is going to come in.
Okay.
Half of the plane is cargo. And that's why I talk about having to get the produce from Nigeria. I boast about that the sweetest pineapple I have tasted is not in Hawaii, is the Queen's pineapple in Nigeria. Right? And we know
That's
that.
refreshing to hear.
Right? So that link is what we need. We're working on that with the airline. And once we get that, it makes it easier for Nigerians to travel there. Nigerians travel a lot. For the tourism, and I'm not selfish, you can come to Trinidad and then you go to the Caribbean islands. Go to Barbados, go to Jamaica, St. Lucia, make a tour, Antigua, and come back. But I see Trinidad as a hub, similar to what Ethiopian Airlines does with Addis Ababa in Bole.
That's right.
So from there, you can see the improvement of Piaco, we call it Piaco, that area there, developing because of that influx.
Okay.
And it's a marriage in heaven because Air Peace has the 777s that can fly direct.
Oh.
Right? So there's no competition with Cal trying to come back here. So Air Peace will now bring from West Africa. Air Peace also, they fly from Ghana. We have good relationship with Ghana. In fact, I'm also the ambassador for Ghana.
Oh, okay.
The High Commissioner for Ghana. So that makes it easy. They can pick up passengers. We don't have to do it every day, but as the things develop. The flight from Amsterdam that KLM does,
Yes.
that started, I think it's November 2020, 21 or 22, I'm not sure, but it recently started, showing the viability of the route. Why not do it direct?
If it is direct, how long will it take the
It
trip?
will take probably 8 to 9 hours.
Okay.
Right?
That's not too
But
bad.
you need that 777 to do it.
All right.
That means you get there early, you can overnight if you want, or you can go straight to, for example, Houston. There are direct flights from Trinidad every day on United to Houston. So you're getting the oil. So things like that. And my big thing is that once you do it, the commercial
Great.
will come about.
Oh, when is that starting up? We can't wait. I mean, it's so refreshing to hear just 8 hours to Trinidad
Exactly.
to the
And you're
Caribbean.
there.
I'm ready.
All right, just a quick one, Ambassador, before we let you go. I mean, I like the fact that the KBC, will be attending the Trade and Investment Conference. I mean, and he won't be talking just culture because, as you know, he was the chairman of the Lagos State Inland Revenue, so he will be talking business, economy, and everything. So ultimately, are we likely to see a kind of twin city arrangement between, say, Port of Spain and Ilara in Ekpe?
That is
sir.
possible. And again, the reason being that we are 1.5 million.
Okay.
When I say that, people kind of snicker a little bit and say, that's a small thing in Lagos. So, yes, that's what we're working for.
Yeah.
Towards that, and to make my conferment of being the RA
Absolutely.
to push forward.
Absolutely.
Well, all right. We'd like to thank you very much, Ara, for joining us on the morning show. We can't wait for those partnership, especially with the flights. I'm ready to come to your country.
Thank you.